On April 2nd, the boys JV and varsity baseball teams have games at Devani. On April 3rd, the diving team has a meet at the Carson Valley Swim Center. On April 4th, both the JV and varsity baseball teams have games at home. On April 6th, there's a swimming meet at the Carson Aquatic Center. And also, both the baseball and softball teams have games at home and at McQueen.
Good job to track with a great meet last week, and also good job to baseball and softball. Alright, where is your favorite place to go hike?
To go hike? Probably Death Valley. They have a huge sand dune that you hike for a couple hours and then you watch the sunset. Jump off. Yeah.
Where are the hikes usually at?
We're gonna do Genoa Loop. We kind of go on destinations, and depending on weather, that tells us where the kids want to go. They all kind of put their input and say, I like this place, and we vote and go.
Can you share any stories from hikes?
We did a winter hike, and it was at Marlette. It was an 8-mile hike in 4 inches of snow, 23 degrees. We learned about bear, and they came into our camp, I think, with our toothpaste. But that was extreme, and I had no idea how steep it would be or cold. And so that was my first winter camping, and that was one that I don't know that I'd want to do again, but the kids loved it. But we every year is different, and the kids kind of decide.
Alright, who are the teachers that are involved in the Alpine Club?
So Mr. TG is in charge. I'm kind of the person who's always there, but I don't have to sign paperwork. Miss Brazeau, and then Miss Vega is there, and then Adam and Maria. They founded the club, and they still support, and they help with climbing gear. So when we go to the climbing gyms, they're licensed and can get us up there.
How did you get into the Alpine Club?
Well, my kid. So I was like, Soleil, you need to get into something, and this looks awesome. And I'm not naturally great outside, so I wanted something that I could maybe learn. And so I'll probably stick with it for another 15 years or so.
What is the Alpine Club, and what do you do?
Alpine Club is a club where we go on hikes, walks, go camping in Tahoe or wherever you want to go. It's pretty much just outdoorsy stuff. So whatever you'd like to do.
Alright, how many people are in the club?
In Alpine Club, we've got like 10 to 20 people. We have juniors, sophomores, seniors, all.
Where do you guys go to hike?
Recently, we went to Bodega Bay on our big camping trip. That was about 2 weeks ago, and then we're planning to go to Genoa for our next hike to do a waterfall hike where we go up, touch the waterfall, and come back down and have some snacks. It's pretty fun.
How did the club start?
The club started when Mr. Lazier, he was a history teacher a few years back, he started the club with a bunch of people who just love to do outdoorsy things, and when he retired about 2 years ago, he left the club to Mr. Rhodes, and now it's up to me as the president just to make things run. Yeah.
Can you share some stories about like any fun hikes or?
This one time, Audrey brought like 4 different boxes of Peeps, and we sat around the campfire with like at least 4 Peeps on one stick, and we just had a lot of them, and it was really fun. That was Bodega Bay last time. It was really fun.
Where can you go to join?
You could go to room. Hold on a second, man. You could go to Mr. TG's room. It's in the 200 hall. I think it's about 220, and there you could just come on in on Wednesdays and just join the club. It's pretty easy.